The strangest laws still in effect around the world. Have you ever thought about the weird and wacky laws that might still be in place around the world? It's fascinating to discover how some laws that seem utterly bizarre and outdated are still actively enforced today. From strange restrictions on everyday activities to peculiar rules that defy logic. Join us as we uncover the most unusual laws still in effect globally and explore their origins and implications. Welcome to Mysterio, your go-to source for diving into the weird, the wonderful, and the utterly fascinating. If you're intrigued by quirky facts and bizarre phenomena, hit that subscribe button and embark on this journey with us as we reveal the oddities of our world. 1. The UK. No dying in Parliament. Overview. It's a piece of British folklore that suggests it's illegal to die in the Houses of Parliament. This curious notion originates from ancient times when Parliament was considered a place of sanctuary. Although this law is more myth than reality today, it reflects how historical practices and beliefs shape our modern legal systems. Historical context. During the medieval period, Parliament was viewed as a sacred place where criminals and outlaws could seek refuge. The idea was that anyone who died there would be entitled to a state funeral. While not a practical law in contemporary times, it demonstrates the historical significance placed on Parliament as a haven. Modern perspective. In modern Britain, no such law exists to prevent death within Parliament, and it is more a quirky piece of British legal history that adds a touch of intrigue to the nation's legal traditions. 2. Switzerland. No flushing after 10 p.m. Overview. In Switzerland, especially in some residential areas, it is illegal to flush toilets after 10 p.m. This regulation is part of broader noise control laws aimed at preserving a peaceful environment in densely populated areas. The goal is to minimize disturbances and maintain quiet, particularly in apartment buildings. Reason for the law. The law addresses concerns about noise pollution, which can be a significant issue in high-density living situations. By restricting toilet flushing during late hours, the law seeks to ensure that residents can enjoy a quiet living environment. Enforcement. Although not universally enforced, residents are expected to comply with this rule in areas where it is in effect. Violations could result in complaints or fines, emphasizing the Swiss commitment to maintaining public tranquility. 3. Singapore. No chewing gum. Overview. Singapore's ban on chewing gum is one of the most well-known and unusual laws in the world. The ban, introduced in 1992, was aimed at preventing the littering of gum, which caused significant maintenance problems on public transport and other public spaces. Impact of the law. The law has been highly effective in keeping public spaces clean and free of gum-related litter. Therapeutic chewing gum is still allowed with a prescription, reflecting a balanced approach to the issue. Cultural context. The strict enforcement of this law underscores Singapore's emphasis on cleanliness and public order. The ban highlights how regulations can be used to address practical issues in urban environments, even if they seem extreme. 4. Japan. No excessive tattooing. Overview. In Japan, while tattoos themselves are not illegal, visible tattoos can be problematic due to their association with organized crime, particularly the Yakuza. Public places such as pools, gyms, and hot springs often have strict policies against visible tattoos. Cultural sensitivity. Tattoos in Japan have a historical connection with criminal elements, which influences current attitudes and regulations. This cultural sensitivity affects how people with tattoos are treated in public spaces. Modern impact. The restriction on visible tattoos reflects broader societal attitudes and underscores how cultural norms can shape legal and social policies. Despite changing views on tattoos, the legacy of historical associations continues to impact public policy. 5. Denmark. No spoiling the appearance of the currency. Overview. In Denmark, it is illegal to deface or defile banknotes and coins. This law is designed to maintain the appearance and integrity of the nation's currency. The law helps preserve the currency's aesthetic and functional quality. Reason for the law. Maintaining the physical condition of currency is important for both practical and symbolic reasons. Damaged or defaced money can be problematic for transactions and may undermine trust in the currency.
I can't accept that.
Enforcement. Although the law may seem straightforward, it reflects the importance placed on preserving the nation's financial instruments. Violations of this law can lead to fines or legal consequences, emphasizing the value placed on currency integrity. 6. Australia. No singing off-key. Overview. In some parts of Australia, it is technically illegal to sing off-key.
It feels and I'm taking away like a bomb. Yeah, baby. Talk to me. Tell me your side. You're switching sides like a Gemini.
This unusual law dates back to colonial times and was intended to prevent disruptive behavior in public spaces.
Ready? Except for that first night with 2 kids. Sorry, my guitar player sucks. Bruh.
While it's rarely enforced, it remains a quirky example of how laws can address public nuisance. Historical context. The law was initially enacted to manage noise disturbances and maintain public order. Its existence highlights the sometimes creative ways that early legal systems addressed community issues. Current relevance. Today, the law serves more as a historical curiosity rather than an active regulation. It's a reminder of how legal frameworks can evolve from practical concerns to become curious relics of the past. 7. France. No naming your pig Napoleon. Overview. In France, it is illegal to name a pig Napoleon. This law was enacted to honor Napoleon Bonaparte and protect his legacy. It reflects France's respect for historical figures and the importance of cultural heritage. Cultural significance. The law underscores the high regard in which Napoleon is held in French history. While it may seem symbolic or trivial, it illustrates how laws can be used to protect national pride and historical legacy. Modern impact. Although the law is unlikely to affect many people, it serves as an interesting example of how cultural and historical considerations can influence legal regulations. From the quirky prohibition on flushing toilets after 10 p.m. to the bizarre ban on naming pigs Napoleon, the world is full of strange and intriguing laws that continue to be enforced. These regulations offer a fascinating glimpse into how different cultures and societies address unique challenges and uphold their values. If you enjoyed uncovering these oddities, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Mysterio for more captivating content. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.